What's up everybody? My name is Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. I wanted to spend this video talking about the different business ventures I've been involved in because I get a lot of messages from people asking me things like, so Jaspreet, how many businesses are you actually involved in? So I hope this video helps explain the path that I've gone through. It all started back when I was in elementary school when I was about 10 years old. I started working as a paper boy where I was making 7 cents a house. That means after delivering paper to 100 houses, I would make about $7 before tax. I did that for a while until the company I worked for went bankrupt or they went out of business and they were not able to pay me my last paycheck of $14. This is a true story. They still owe me $14. Then, after I lost that job, I started cutting my neighbors' lawns for $10 a cut. But my parents weren't happy that I was doing business, so they made me stop that. In middle school, I wasn't involved in business until the very end. My biggest concern was figuring out how not to fail English class, because otherwise, my mom was gonna beat my ass. In the beginning of high school, I started getting involved in the wedding industry by playing a Punjabi Indian drum called the dhol at weddings. This was the first time I started making decent money because I was charging about $150 for an hour's worth of work. But unfortunately, I wasn't getting consistent wedding gigs, so I got a job working at Auntie Anne's Pretzels where I made $5.85 an hour. They paid me below minimum wage because I wasn't 18 at the time. After getting involved in the wedding business, I got to know a lot of the local DJs. So I decided to host high school team parties where I would partner with a DJ and we would rent out a small restaurant. Then I would invite kids to come to the party where I would charge them $10 to get in. I started college when I was 17, which was when I grew my teen party business into my first real business, JS Entertainment. This is when I started hosting college parties and we were able to grow pretty fast, so then I started hosting concerts and shows and we were doing artist and song promotion for some big name singers. Throughout college and until just recently, I never got a weekend off because I was still involved in the wedding business and weddings always happen on weekends. When I was 19, I got started in real estate by buying my first real estate investment property. About a month after buying my first property, I decided to get my realtor's license because I did not like working with real estate agents, so I decided I would find my own investment properties. Plus, then I could start working with real estate investors. Around the same time I started a business buying cell phone accessories overseas very cheaply and selling them on Amazon. But this business got shut down because apparently some of the products we were buying were artificial. Then I started a t-shirt business because I realized that every single student organization on campus sold t-shirts to their members. I also realized that these student organizations were paying a lot of money to buy their shirts. So I went on Google and found some cheap t-shirt manufacturers. Then I hit up every single student organization on campus and told them that I'm a student and I just started this t-shirt business and that I could get these guys the same t-shirt that they want, cheaper and faster. At the same time, real estate prices were super depressed. So I started working more and more with real estate investors, which set me up to get my first ownership stake in commercial real estate not too long later. Then at the end of college, I started my real estate wholesaling business. Essentially, I would find sellers who could not sell their home and I would enter into an option to buy that property. What that means is, let's say you have a property worth about $110,000. Since you can't sell it, I came in and I said, hey, I'll enter into a contract to buy it for $100,000. But if I can't get somebody to buy this contract from me, then I don't have any obligations for you. You take the contract and rip it up and I don't owe you anything. So I would enter into a contract to buy the home for $100,000. Then, because I'm a good marketer, I was able to market that home for sale for more than $100,000. Then Mr. Buyer comes in who wants to buy that home for $110,000. I would sell them my contract for $100,000, for $110,000, and I get to keep that difference. This business went pretty well, and I was able to get my first magazine feature when I was featured in the Suit magazine. But even though the business was doing good, I still wanted something more scalable. That's when I had the idea to create 5 water socks. And after 2 years of developing the business and the technology, I launched the business and we had over $21,000 worth of sales in the first 30 days alone. Then me and my business started to get a lot of publicity because the business was doing so good. We were featured in TV interviews, newspapers, magazines, and radio interviews all over the world. That's when I decided to switch from just real estate consulting to more of business consulting. And I decided to start Minority Mindset because by this time I had been scammed and screwed over multiple times and I was sued. Plus, I didn't really have anybody supporting me through this whole path. So I wanted to create a place where I could teach and inspire people to do what they want in life, plus hopefully provide some guidance along the way as well. So yeah, all that mixed together brings me right here in front of this camera right now recording this video. But if you want to learn more about how you can grow or start your business, I have a free video series on how you can do that. You can check it out on my website by clicking this link right here. And be sure to subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel because I'm coming out with new videos on business and entrepreneurship every single week. And share this with your friends on Facebook so they can learn too. Follow me on Snapchat for daily entrepreneurship and business tips. Take a picture or screenshot of this image right here. Go to Snapchat, click add friends, add my snap code and select this image. Follow us on Instagram, and as always, keep hustling.